It's Rome, and we back again. Clap again. We're here to win. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and also hit the thumbs up. Let's see if we can get this video to 373 likes. 373. I'm making these numbers up, so let's see if we can hit it. Do you guys think we're going to hit it? Comment below and let me know. We are here to score. We do have our first scenario, so comment below and let me know what would you do in this situation.
Okay, so this one comes from a comment that was left on one of the videos, and it is from @ValentineMacintosh6006. So huge shout out to you for posting this question. They say they've been watching your content for a while, and now they got into deliveries. Now they hardly watch anything, but caught this video on their day off and wanted to share. I delivered to a house and the dogs got out, and I had to keep the package. It was a medium-sized box between me and the dog. Two of the owners were there, and they called the dog, but never actually came to come get him. He was charging and aggressive, but they're acting like it's nothing. If I didn't need that job, that would have been it for me. I just want your perspective and any tips on how you deal with surprise instances involving pets.
Huge shout out to you for asking this question. First, I want to say this. To anyone out there delivering any package or doing any deliveries at all, I just want to say this. I want to be very, very clear when I say this. Protect yourself at all costs. From people, animals, it does not matter. In these situations, it could get ugly very fast. I've seen some videos before where people were mowed down by dogs and they lost their life. So you need to protect yourself at all times. Under no circumstances should you let anything or anybody harm you. I don't care about the rules about you can't. Listen, your life is on the line. Under no circumstance should you let anything or anybody harm you. I don't care who it is or what it is. So, protect yourself at all costs. Now, I'm going to give you a scenario one time, right? Boom, we had an Amazon Flex delivery. It was like 3 in the morning. So boom, we getting it. So I already had the plan. Me and my business partner, we already got this, how we gonna do everything. If something happened, this is what you need to do. This is what I need to do. If something happened, I'm gonna get up out of there. But if you get too ugly, drive off because you got kids and all that. Drive off. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go my move, and I'm gonna hit you up. Hey, pull over. So that was always a plan because a lot of times when we was doing the Amazon Flex stuff, it was in the middle of the night, 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, right? One day, right? I'm walking, boom. I'm doing my little video. I got the little camera. I'm walking, boom. I'm walking like, yeah. I'm doing my little rhyme. I'm dropping off this package. Yeah, this number, whatever. And then I just hear something. I'm like, man, what is that? Because I'm trying to. Because a lot of people don't understand that when you're talking to the camera, you're doing all that stuff. You're not really paying as much attention. You're not as alert as you should be. I still always use my ears. I listen very well. I heard a little noise. I'm like, okay. I'm trying to see what is going on. People around the corner. Guess what? I see some big old green eyes like this. I'm like, oh, I was so scared. Hey, look, I was so terrified. Cause mind you, it was 2 or 3 in the morning. It was super dark. Luckily, they were up behind the fence. They didn't bark or nothing. It kind of got real. Ever since that day, this is what I did. Went and got some mace. So get you some mace. I got two things of defense. However this is gonna go is what I'm gonna go with. Now, if these people got this aggressive dog, hey, I'm gonna tell them right now off the back. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. I understand. You know, some people don't like dogs. Some people are scared of dogs. So people out there that are dog or animal owners, make sure you keep your dogs or whatever on a leash because you never know anybody's situation. So I'm gonna tell them, can you please get your dog, ma'am? And if they don't do it, hey, if they bite me or start nipping at me, I might hit them with that mace. And if it get worse than that, then you ain't gonna have no dog no more. That's just the reality of it. Because I'm not about to allow you and your dog to harm me. And I understand that I like dogs, I like animals, I love animals. They cool. But I can't risk my life because you don't want to get your dog. Or whatever animal, I can't risk it. So that's my opinion. Comment below, let me know what you guys think. I know that a lot of dog owners, they probably going to disagree with what I'm saying, but I cannot allow your dog to harm me. You or your dog or anybody. So I do recommend that you guys keep your dogs on a leash. Don't let your dogs roam around because people don't know your dogs. You know your dogs. And the fact that they were sitting there and not helping, not going to get the dog should tell you a lot about it. that the dog is untrained and they just let it do whatever they want to do. So keep that in mind. Comment below and let me know what you think about the situation. What do you think about it?
I agree with both parts of it. I think that there are a lot of irresponsible owners out there. I do think that if you have dogs and they're not chained up or locked up or anything, I think that you should have something posted saying that. You also know when you're getting a delivery. I just don't understand why you can't make sure that they're in the house or whatever else at that time. And in a lot of the deliveries tell you so-and-so is approaching with your delivery. So it's you do know. And then as for the delivery driver, you're literally I think that any dog owner, I mean, if they were, the dogs are coming at you and you would have said, if you don't get your dog, I'm going to have to mace the dog. I think that would have changed the tune. Mm-hmm. But it's crazy that you have to go that route. But I think you're right. You do have to protect yourself. And a lot of people think, oh, I know my dog's nice. It's not good. You don't know how your dog is going to react to that person. Mm-hmm. Dogs act differently to different people. Some of them are terrified of people or their energy, and there's no reason for it. They could never even have met this person before, but they sense an energy that they don't like. Mm-hmm. So save yourself the lawsuit, save someone's life, put the dog away, or they should have came off the porch and got their dog. Mm-hmm. Something should have been done about it.
Yeah, they definitely out of pocket. Hey, hit them with that flex if you got to. Make sure you get home safe. That's all I'm telling y'all. Make sure you get home safe. I'm not trying to promote volume. I'm just telling you reality. I'm not taking no chances with nothing or nobody. Because, look, people have lost their life for less. So, I recommend you guys be safe out there and protect yourself at all costs. Listen, man, I'm not trying to hear nothing about the app said, man, look, make it home. That's what I'm going to tell you. Make it home. However you got to do it, that's how you got to do it. Just make it home. But comment below and let me know, what do you think about this situation? What would you do in this situation? If you have some situations like this, what have you done? Comment below and let me know.
Okay, and then this one is Uber Eats from a person who recently started using Uber Eats. They are not the driver, they are a customer. Mm-hmm. They work for a company, and one of their employee perks is a free membership for Uber Eats. So I've never really used food delivery services because usually I've lived in remote areas and it was never really worth it. Currently, I live in a moderate remote area, so it's being developed up with new subdivisions. So the city actually is becoming a lot larger. And the problem is that right now, currently, a lot of the retailers or restaurants are actually kind of far away, usually about 12 miles. So it takes me, if I was to drive it myself, it takes me about 20 minutes one way. Mm-hmm. So my question is, anytime that I order from Uber Eats, I usually tip around $20 for most of the places that I order from, because usually they're about 12 to 17 miles away. Mm-hmm. I've never had any problem receiving my food, but my question is, for all the Uber Eats drivers, am I tipping enough for the mileage, or am I tipping too much? Should I be tipping more?
So they usually tip $20. It's going to take, how long is it going to take?
He said it usually takes about 20 minutes. It's about 12 to 17 miles away.
People go for that. That dub decent. I think $20 is cool. I think $20 is cool if you can do this in 40 minutes round trip. If the place got the food ready, $40 is cool. If you want to go a little bit higher, that's cool too. Maybe 25. But I think 20 pretty decent. What you think?
Yeah. I mean, usually you go tipped based off of a one-way and not your return trip so much. Yeah. So I do think $20 is a decent thing for 12 miles. 15 miles, yeah.
I'm going for the dub. Comment below. Are you going for the dub? Comment below and let me know. Or you need more, or you need less. $20 cool, or are you taking that order, or are you not taking it? Comment below and let me know.
I think it's I think the fact that he even cares enough to ask the question says more about the type of person than anything else. And
you know what's so crazy about this? The reality of it is, how many questions have you? I know there's millions, however many. How many questions have asked, am I tipping enough? Not very many, because people don't care. So shout out to you, whoever you are, for asking this question. That's a great question, because you can get a perspective on the other side, so you know what you. Y'all heard me tweaking. So you know what you should do next and put your best foot forward. That's what I want to say. But I slipped up a little bit. Hey, off the back. Hey, sometimes, the cat got about to fall. Listen, I think that was a great question. I think that you did a great job by asking the question because, as I always say, in life, it's all about learning and growing. And learning how much you should be tipping is a good thing there, because you don't want to feel like that you finesse. This person seems like he don't want to feel like he finessing, or he want to make sure he get his food. He seemed like he want to make sure he get his food. And I think that was a great question. I really shout out to him for asking that question. Comment below and let me know, do you think $20 is enough, or would you want more? Comment below and let me know. We came here to score. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, smash that subscribe button. Also, shout out to LogRock for sponsoring this video. This video is sponsored by LogRock. Have you ever seen someone driving crazy and your heart stopped? If so, you want to get with LogRock. LogRock is one of the top 5 trucking insurance agencies in the nation. Not the city, but the nation. And guess what? You don't have to be patient. Why not? Because you can get a free insurance quote in less than 5 minutes. So click the link in the comment section below to get your free quote. Now it's back to the video. Make sure you are staying tuned and sticking around, and don't be a hating or a clown. Let's get it.